Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss about power rating of electrical appliances and Joule's law of heating. So let us start with our first topic. See, if you have observed a thing that generally on electrical appliances we are getting something written on that, like it is written like 220 volt or something watt. That thing is known as power rating. This notations, this written scripture tells you that how much voltage it need to work at how much power. Okay, so let us start about it. Generally appliances are rated with two things, power and voltage. Means generally we are getting appliances with the mentioned power and voltage. For example, if it is written on a bulb 100 watt 220 volt. As you know, watt is unit of power and volt is unit of voltage. So from that written scripture we got that power of that bulb is 100 and it needs voltage 220 to work. Okay, you can see on any appliance or any bulb at your home to see the details. See, if this thing is written, what is the meaning of that thing? 2 mark question you can get from this area, that if it is written, that what it denotes. It means if bulb is lighted on 220 volt supply, the electrical power consumed by it is 100 watt. Means when we are providing this much voltage, it consumes this much 100 volt, 100 watt of power. Okay, so this thing we got. What is the meaning of power rating and which things are mentioned here? From that mentioned rating you can get power and voltage. What other things you can calculate? Let us see about that. By using this information of rating we can calculate resistance of bulb. How? By using formula. We will discuss about that. And then other thing, safe limit of current, that is I. What is safe limit? Safe limit is that limit at up to which, means if we are supplying some current to the device, limit should not cross then this one, denoted one. Otherwise it can cause any problem to the electrical device. So first of all, as we said, resistance we can calculate. How we can calculate? See, from power rating we got power and its voltage. So by using this one formula, P is equal to V square upon R, we can calculate R, that is R is equal to V square upon P. Okay, so this is the way to calculate resistance of the device. And next thing we talked about was safe limit. Further, we know P and V. By applying the formula I is equal to P upon V, we can calculate current. That is safe for the appliance. Okay. So if current exceeds safe limit, it may cause the bulb to fuse. Okay. Then household consumption of energy. As we know, energy consumption or to measure energy, we are having certain specific units. Most commonly we are talking about joule and calorie. But what about household consumption? Household consumption means the bills, electricity bills for your house, we are getting in which unit? I think many are knowing. If you saw the electricity bill, we are using the unit kilowatt hour. Okay, kilowatt hour. To this unit we are naming it as commercial unit also. So household consumption or commercial unit, both are in kilowatt hour. Now let us talk about our next topic, heating effect of current. See, if you had seen that when we are using any electrical appliance, especially refrigerator and television, after its usage, if you will put your hand on the device, you can feel that little hot it is. Okay, so why it is? It is due to heating effect of current. So what it means, that flow of current can cause heating. Okay, why? Because of the resistance offered by the positive ions within the conductors used in it. So let us derive one expression for it. More will be the flow of current, more it will be the heating effect. Means there is direct relation of heating effect with square of current. Okay, means more amount of current if it is flowing, it can cause high heating effect. Second thing, more the resistance of the conductor, more is heating effect. Okay, so by this method also, if you are increasing resistance of the conductor, you can get more heating effect. And third thing, for more time, if you are allowing the current to pass through the conductor, it will produce more heating effect. So to all these three physical quantities, heating effect is directly proportional. If we want to keep everything in one frame, we got heating effect produced is directly proportional to I square R T. Okay. So whenever we are removing sign of proportionality and we want to keep here equality, what we need? We need a constant. That constant we are using here is 0.24. H is equal to 0.24 I square RT. And this is known as Joule's constant. It is Joule's constant. Okay. So to this expression, we are naming it as Joule's law of heating. I think it is clear to you. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Thanks to all of you.